Hello and welcome to Eerie Earth and this behind the scenes episode of how I go about making one of my short Eerie Earth episodes. The short episodes are something new I'm doing. It's a new series called Eerie Earth Shorts, which is about 2 or 3 minute episodes where I'm telling a story based on local legends, UFO case, cryptozoology, local haunting, and I'm also asking for people to send in their stories as well. These are quite fun to make because they're very short and they don't take that long to make, and it's nice to be able to get content out there while I work on my longer projects or work on my audio dramas, etc. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I go about recording, how I go about editing, and how I go about producing and also uploading my content in order for it to be shared to the world. So let's get started, shall we? So here you can see I've got my setup. It's not the most professional setup in the world. I've got to work with what I've got, what I can afford. I don't make any money from my episodes, so it's important for me to be able to try and make content with what I've got available. So I've got this portable sound booth, which is incredibly helpful. It basically has got this sound foam, which means it muffles the sound so much that it doesn't actually, outside sound doesn't really get involved. It's not the best, but again, got to work with what I've got. I've got my pop filter. A lot of people ask me what kind of mic I use. I've got the H1N Zoom mic. It is a very good mic. I really like it. It's very sensitive to the slightest sound. So when I'm recording, I have to be completely still. I have to be very delicate with how I use the mic, and also make sure that I'm not touching the table, touching any wires. As you can see, there's a lot of wires here. I've got to make sure that I'm doing all that kind of stuff and not actually interrupting the sound that I'm producing or that's being recorded. That is then connected up to my laptop, which I'll show you in a second, and that's I'll show you the program that I use and how I go about setting all that up. Okay, so the program that I use is a program called Audacity. It's a free software to use and it is very good. A lot of people use this one. It's free and I really like the fact it's free because you can do so much with it. And obviously, like I say, I don't make any money, so I've got to make sure I can do what I can with it. It's a really easy program to use. Very simple program to use. I don't tend to go into all the special effects. If I'm doing these sort of episodes, I tend to just record it and then add do all the kind of noise reduction, all that kind of stuff that I need to do, and then I edit it all together. But when I'm doing my audio dramas, that's when I do some more of the kind of fancy stuff. So basically, I'll show you what I do. When I'm recording, I have my mic here set up, and I just simply record a line. So let me show you. I will show you how I do that. So I just head up and I hit record here, and then I move over here. Hello and welcome to Eerie Earth. I'm your host Kieran, and tonight I'm going to be telling you a chilling tale. So then you can see from when I'm speaking that it's making the waveform there. I press stop, and then I go back and I listen to what is being said here. You'll hear it coming out of the mic. Hello and welcome to Eerie Earth. I'm your host Kieran, and tonight I'm going to be telling you a chilling tale. So what I can do is I can actually get that to come out of the computer so you can hear that clearly. Let me do that again. Hello and welcome to Eerie Earth. I'm your host Kieran, and tonight I'm going to be telling you a chilling tale. So I take that piece that I've then edited, okay? I make sure that there's no noise, so I just highlight this blank bit here and I go to Effect, I go to Noise Reduction. I get noise profiles. Basically what this is doing is any hissing sound or anything or ambient sound that's being heard over the audio here, I'm taking that and I'm removing it. I'm getting rid of it. So I've got to highlight the ambient noise so the system knows what noise to actually take away. I highlight what I've just said. I go to Effect, Noise Reduction. I can adjust it as I see fit, but I usually just keep it at this sort of level and then press OK. And when I play that back, you won't be able to really hear on here. But that takes away any of the kind of ambient noise, any of the kind of room silence, if you like, that may be occurring. And I do that for everything that I record. When I'm happy with that, I then export that as my file with my theme tune and everything like that. I then upload it, and then what do I upload it on? I upload it on Anchor. And the reason I upload it on Anchor, it means it directly gets uploaded to Spotify, and then it also uploads to other platforms as well. So as you can see, at the moment it says I'm available on 5 platforms, which is Apple, Google, Overcast, Amazon, Castbox, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Stitcher. They are all the areas that I am on at the moment. I don't have to do any of that, it does it automatically, so that makes it a lot easier for me, who's not very technically minded. Through Anchor I can obviously access quite a lot of my settings on my podcast. I haven't got very many listeners and I would love more, but yeah, that's basically how I do it. I upload everything to Anchor, I edit everything on Audacity, and yeah, that is it. So there you go, guys. It's really, really simple process. I just record straight into Audacity, edit on Audacity, I then export it out to Anchor. Anchor does all the kind of sharing to other podcasts for me, and then I have to share everything out to social media, and it just makes my life a little bit easier because I'm not very technically minded. I don't really understand about all the kind of sharing stuff on like RSS feeds and stuff. I'm not really that savvy on it yet. So this is a really easy way for me to be able to do it. In a way, it makes it easier for me to be able to get the content out without having to worry too much. So that is a really simple way for me to do it, and it's really simple to edit these episodes, so I'm really enjoying them. But be sure to check back here for more of these kind of videos. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you like my content, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. Any support you guys can give for the channel would be absolutely fantastic. I would love any support you guys can give, whether that's a like, a comment, or a subscribe. Please share this channel out to anybody who you think may be interested, and be sure to tune in to my new episode coming out on the 15th of March over on anywhere that you get your podcasts. Thanks very much for listening. Bye-bye for now.